queuing up on the phones, and you could win yourself a pretty bougie date as well with maybe your future husband that you end up having
This
kids
is
with.
perfect for women that I know a few of them very well, where you're kind of picky, you know what you like, you know how you are, you're not, maybe even if you're not like, when you're 17 and you're like, oh, I'll be whoever you want me to be. If you're in a place where you're like, no, this is what I like, this is how I like it, this is it, take me as I am, this is
Cool.
perfect for you.
Yeah.
So what would yours, Meg, if you were on Bumble Bingo, if you were saying, what would you be? You have to watch Lord of the Rings every Friday night?
Yeah, you have to like The Hobbit.
Actually, that'd be an interesting list that Meg starts rattling off, hey, with guys on hold.
Yeah, I don't think there'd be many left at the end.
No,
I got very lucky.
You found your person.
I'm very lucky.
All right, it's all thanks to Bumble. Download the app for free in the Apple App Store or Google Play.
Dominic and Randell are stoked to welcome
Please welcome the amazing
Sia.
Sia.
Good morning.
Good morning.
G'day.
Good morning.
G'day, see it's Dom, Meg and Randall here from the Edge in New Zealand. We love you, we love your songs, we love the songs you write for others, and it's a pleasure to have you on the show.
Thank you so much. I didn't know I was in New Zealand. I'm excited to talk to you guys.
Yeah, where in the world are you? Are you in quarantine somewhere? You're locked down? Where are you?
Yeah, I'm in the continent where, Hollywood is.
I see.
You could at the moment tell us exactly your address because we can't come and visit you. We're locked down.
Yeah.
How is it?
Not a scary place over there at the moment.
Isn't it?
Did you, before the whole lockdown thing happened, did you consider fleeing and going back to Australia or anything? Or is LA City your home now?
No, this is my home now. And in fact, where I scurried off to is really a great place to be in quarantine. I'm very lucky.
I can't, I'm sure I heard an interview from you. You've been doing quite a few interviews as of late, and I'm sure you said something about, it is not the same for a celebrity to be in quarantine as to other people around the world in different parts of them being stuck in quarantine. And I thought it was really refreshing for somebody to be so honest about what it is like to be a celeb and
have a big house to be locked down in.
Have a nice place.
Yeah, because I don't want celebrities to tell me to stay at home when they've got a pool and a tennis court.
I'd love to
Exactly.
stay home.
It's like, oh, boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. Sorry, for you.
There's only so many times I can use my timber bowling lane before I get bored of it.
Yeah. And Sia, what have you been doing? Have you got some sort of routine? Do you get up and write for a couple of hours a day or what?
No, I'll tell you my routine. It's wake up sometime in the afternoon.
Wow.
I text my son and I say, I'm waking up. Catch me if you can. and then I brush my teeth, pee, and do all that stuff. Then I got back into bed and I turn the television on and I've got it projected onto my ceiling so I don't have to use any muscles to watch television.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
I just go back into bed and I lay flat and look up at the ceiling and then I watch hours and hours of either really amazing documentaries or terrible, terrible, terrible crap reality TV.
Oh, what's your favourite?
What are you binging right now?
Oh, my
what
God.
do we need? What do we need to start
Big
watching
Brother?
that Sia is all about?
No, right now, Love on the Spectrum on Netflix.
Okay.
It's so beautiful. It's people on the spectrum, on the autism spectrum, trying to find love. And I watched the whole thing. That's why I woke up 4 minutes before our interview because I watched it all up.
Oh my God, cool.
Oh my God, that show sounds amazing. But your house sounds amazing. It sounds like you're proper rich.
I'm not actually. I'm not Beyonce rich. I'm like I don't know. I'm like nearing Katy Perry rich, but I'm not even.
Damn.
I was envisaging when you were projecting onto the roof, we all get advertised that shitty projector that you can put your phone on.
Oh, from Wish.
From Wish, or
$4.
Instagram, and obviously you're not rocking
Sia's
one
got
of
a good
those.
one.
Here's the thing, though, you guys. I don't buy fancy. I don't have handbags. I don't wear jewelry. I don't have a Tesla.
Yeah.
I spend my money on. I have a full-time masseuse.
Oh my God.
That's what I spend my money on is self-care and on other people, on my people that I love.
Nice.
we did Pinata Day where I put 10 grand in all 5 pinatas for my 5 best friends, and then I just had them hit them all, and then all the money fell out, and it was the best day ever.
For what reason? Was it a birthday?
I just pretended it was everybody's.
Oh my God, how do we get in your inner circle?
Yeah.
So this might be one of those questions where you say, F off, I'm not going to answer that. But out of all the songs that you've written for other people, and you've written some phenomenal hits, what one is the biggest payday? I'm guessing probably Diamonds.
Oh, I'll tell you. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm absolutely... They're called evergreens, by the way, for people listening. But when you get a song that's like good enough that it gets played forever on the radio, and it will get played on radio for a long time on pop radio, but then it will get shifted to regular like adult contemporary or just like old hits or whatever. They're called evergreens, and I do have, actually, I'm really lucky, I've got a couple. So one of them is Diamonds from Rihanna.
Yeah, great song.
That one's called an evergreen, and that means I could earn just a teacher's salary for the rest of my life off that song.
Just that song?
Oh shit. Oh my God, I got goosebumps just hearing that.
Wow.
Yeah, but you should think about how shit teachers get paid.
Yeah, we know. Yeah.
Like, you're not going to be giving your friends $10,000 every year if that's the only song making you money.
Touché.
No. I mean, I wouldn't be able to continue living the life that I live. I'd certainly have to just tone it down.
Your masseuse is definitely being made redundant.
And what else? What other evergreens?
Definitely. Titanium.
Oh, yeah, the David Guetta song.
Yeah.
Yeah, Titanium, and then Cheap Thrills. And really surprisingly, because it took me 5 minutes, because they just called me, Zayn Malik just called and said, we need a chorus to this song. And so I thought it was going to be a song that sort of did nothing.
Album track.
It Dusk Till Dawn. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, so
Wow.
Dusk Till Dawn, apparently, he must be very popular, because I was surprised by that one.
Hey, oh my God. How has it taken us so long to get you on the show? You're phenomenal. I think you've just become my favourite guest ever.
Yeah.
You seem like a very open book. Are there any sort of things that you go, I'm not talking about that? Because most people, if it's their private life or about their children or about how much money they make, it's always, those sorts of things. But seems like you're just very open to chat about whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't talk about my horrible marriage. I wouldn't talk about that happened once. I really made an oopsie, I think, when I told everybody about my having kids. I realised that I'm becoming a grandma. I realised that wasn't really my news to tell, and I'm new to having kids, so I'm new to he didn't mind, but I realised I was just having a pee, and I just thought, that wasn't your news to tell. That's not you shouldn't talk about your children and their private life, because that actually is going to affect them and or the people that are related to the situation. And I just felt bad. I'm not going to talk about them anymore, except for just to say how great they are.
You're so evolved and so thoughtful. Yeah, we talked about that adoption on the air. You adopted some young men, really.
They're in the 5% that are supposed to end up in jail for life with their histories, and that was my challenge. My goal was to make sure that I gave them the love and the resources to deal with the trauma, so they don't become a statistic, because systemic racism here is so unbelievably fucked.
Yeah, well, it seems like they've had a shit ton of bad luck in their life, more than what any human deserves, and you coming into their life is finally a little bit of good luck, and hopefully it can turn them around.
Yeah, they
Guys,
really...
just jumping in to say we've got about 30 seconds.
That's okay, David. We can have 5 more minutes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, overruled.
Love that.
We've had 15 minutes of your time. You could have written a hit song in that time.
Yeah, easily. Sia, I actually, every single day, every time you do an interview, I have a young man called Lewis, DM me and send me the audio and be like, hey, if you didn't know, this is what's happening with Sia at the moment. She's doing this amazing thing, or she's doing that amazing thing. And he's done this for years to me now. And I wonder, do you mind? I think he might die a little. But
Oh, no, that'd be so fun. Let's do it.
Lewis, are you there?
Hi, it's Lois. Hi.
Lewis,
Lewis, thanks for helping keep her updated on me and my life. You're so sweet.
Oh, thank you. You're so sweet, too. Honestly, you inspire so many people, especially myself.
Aww, thank you.
I wanted to ask you, Sia, what was your advice for someone that suffers anxiety or overthinks things?
Well, get a therapist, first of all. early or adult trauma, it can mess with our brain. And so we can have a malfunctioning brain. And so oftentimes, like I had suicidal ideation for about 3 years, about like 4 years ago. And the only thing that stopped it was Prozac, actually. And it was 6 days into Prozac, and it completely stopped. And I'd been just on a circuitous kill yourself for 3 years. Like, I couldn't, like, stop that thought from looping. And in this case, it was biochemical, and so I'm not like, take drugs, but I'm also like, I'm not saying don't take drugs, because I think some of us absolutely need it because our brains are a little bit broken from trauma.
That makes great sense.
That's great advice.
Thank you,
Great
Lewis.
advice. Hey, thanks, Lewis. And Sia, thank you for being so candid with us. My God, imagine if we lost Sia. The world needs you, Sia.
Oh, that's so nice to wake up to you guys.
It's true. You were
It really
just
does.
the kindest celebrity. I remember another time I saw an amazing story about, didn't you just pay for everybody's groceries or all these toys in a store?
That's right. It seemed genuine, not like something you were doing for YouTube clicks.
Because you didn't say, you used a different name, you used the wrong name, and people only figured out it was you from some like deep hunting, I think, into the photo. So
The naughty girl, she did. She came up to me and she said, "I know what you're doing. You should be honoured for this." And I was like, and I said, "Please don't, please don't say anything," because I was just having fun pretending to be Cece who won the lottery.
I imagine then there's probably a lot of things that you've done that we know nothing about, and we will know nothing about because you just did them so that you got a kick out of it and not for the praise.
yeah.
Exactly. I do it because it makes me feel good to be nice to people and to be able to like give to them or give them time or give them some, pay for something to them or anything, it's just that's now becomes more meaningful than anything else.
Yeah, that's so
Certainly.
true. Oh, Sia,
Wow.
you're the best. It's been like, genuinely my favourite interview I think I've ever done. You're just so cool and normal and great. Have a fantastic day. See you, Sia.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Well, thanks for your time. You could have been writing songs in this time or watching Netflix on your roof.
It's true.
All right, back to bed. See ya. Very honest chat with Sia, and a couple of minutes ago when she was talking about how she wanted to take her life for 3 years. That was about 4 years ago. If you are struggling and that has been triggering, 1737 is a number you can call or text at any time of the day.
Yeah. What an incredible woman, eh?
She
what
was,
a remarkable
so
talent.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Loved her.
Yeah. Most don't give you as much as she did. They're not as much of an open book as that. So
God, if I wrote diamonds for Rihanna, I'd be bragging about it.
yeah, she's making teachers make a little bit more in Australia. So $70,000 a year she is still making off this.
Well, we were gonna play it next, but no, stuff her. She doesn't
She doesn't need
need
it.
the 5 cents.
Yeah.
Scandal with Meg.